what's up? This is part of my workout series. Welcome to a nature scene in the mountains. Today's workout is all about abs and arms. So join me for a quick workout if you would like to start toning up. As per usual, we are going to do a set number of exercises for a time of 30 seconds. We can repeat this sequence 2 or 3 times depending on how much time you have. So without further ado, my name is Organnick. I'm your personal trainer and nutritionist for today. What we can do after some of these workouts is also review what I'm eating and how is what I'm eating helping me to get the results and muscle definition that we're looking for, because I am a nutritionist also and I love giving good tips on helping you to get your results. Okay, let's get a warm-up in. Okay, so to get started, hands all the way up. It's like, hey, it's a mountain vibe. Okay, and we're gonna do our 10 squats. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Opening up the hamstrings, swinging straight through your ankles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. Kicking your heels back to your glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. You could do a little side bend as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So our first exercise, we are going to get some mountain climbers. You can add equipment as you feel, or you can go these without any. It's totally up to you. And I like doing mountain climbers first because it helps the body get ready for movement, as it is very cardio and strength combined. So you can walk these climbs or you can run them. That's why I love this exercise so much. Awesome. We're going to hold in plank. You can get a downward dog stretch. I love doing this because we all need help with keeping our spines long and flexible. Okay, slowly walking your feet up to your hands. You can take your band off if you had one on. And we're going to move over to our next exercise, which is a simple plank. There are plank variations, as I'm sure you're very well aware of. You can decide if you would like to go on a shoulder plank or a high plank. I'm gonna go with a low plank today. It's like you might hear me breathing. You want to make sure that your core is really being engaged here, pulling all the way up through the spine. The main things with plank is you want to make sure this is not happening where your back is like dripping down, like giving your spine tension. And if you're a little more concaved, you're basically allowing yourself a little wiggle room there. So for maximum effects, what you really want is a straight as possible spine, and to focus on your breathing. Awesome. And to come out, you can come straight back into your downward dog. Opening up your hamstrings and walking your feet slowly to your hands. Cool. So the next exercise is going to be plank jacks. This is a little cardio heavy as well. Cardio intensive, I should say. And I like keeping these on for this exercise, as it is even better for your strength. It's going to work your outside legs and your lower core. So I'm going to do high plank for this one. You can go into a low plank if you prefer. And we're just hopping out and hopping back to center. Again, you want to go at your own pace here. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, making sure that your breathing is intact. Pebbles really loves joining me for these workouts. Amazing, that was intense. Alrighty. Cool. And we're gonna switch to the next exercise, which I'm gonna use this weight. Pebbles, come on, no barking. No barking. And I'm gonna lay down on my back. We're going to do some ab pullovers with this weight, as it is one of my favorites. So if you're new to this, you can use a lighter weight. This one is a 15, and it is quite heavy, I won't lie, but you can use a 5 or a 10. In my other video that I did the other day, there's a workout variation for this one for beginners that you might want to find. Oh, you can hear me breathing. It's like being so close to the mic, you can like hear everything. Not sure how I'm gonna edit this, but on the plus side, it's a lovely afternoon. The weather is pretty great, and we are pleased to be chilling in the West Indies in Trinidad and Tobago here today. Alrighty, awesome. You're doing so great. I'm so happy to have you here. Doing these workouts are highly recommended. What I'm gonna film for you too and section off is if you're a woman working out for your cycle stages, because that is how I usually do my diet and exercise for the most part, working with my female cycle. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to use this band here. You can use any resistance band that you want, and I like doing just some simple obliques, rocking from side to side. This is not it's a lightweight, which I like, because when it comes to shaping the body, you don't really want to go too heavy as a woman. And to keep things tight and toned, I really enjoy these resistance bands. And this is kind of like chilled in between movement. If you do have lightweights, you can use them. However, the resistance bands, from my experience, give the best effects that you're looking for. And I like that this also works the shoulders for muscle definition. So it's like a lot of upper body and core. The main thing is like you want to make sure that in all these exercises you're still engaging your core from inside of your body and breathing at the same time. Awesome. And since we're here with these bands, I would like to do some biceps. I have a message coming in. I don't want it to ruin the lighting. Okay. And so here we go. Standing on your mat. Find like a level that's beneficial for you. And to do that, you can move your feet closer or further apart, making more resistance on the ends with more resistance band material in the center, depending on, you know, how much strength you want to do. I love doing these specifically to tone the arms. I'm doing one at a time, but you can do two if you want. You can also switch to hammer grip if you prefer. With resistance bands, like the real trick is like squeezing your muscle and holding if you're looking for like the definition. But I honestly, while I've been moving, took a break from a lot of this stuff as I went from like walking outdoors all the time to a different environment where I could walk outdoors all the time, but I'll need to like drive somewhere or take a car, and I really wasn't in the mood to do that. So I was like, well, what can I do in my surroundings that, you know, I can do? And another one is we're going to keep this band. We'll have one foot in your resistance band. You're going to hold it in the palm of your hands. You're going to flip it around your elbows, drop it down into squat, and press. So I'm going to be like squatting into the plants here, so I'm going to move to the side. And the main thing for this one is really, like, the reason why it works your core is because it's a whole body movement working here. So people don't think that squats do work your core, but they do. The main thing here as well is like, when you go down, you want to think squeezing your core and your glutes to bring you all the way up to stand before you press up. And you're leaving your hands at your sides of your shoulders while you drop it into this movement. So keeping these movements going. You can do this without a weight if you want, or bands if you don't have any, but I recommend in my Amazon storefront there's lots of equipment that you'll find beneficial to be able to do these exercises. So you might want to check that out. Awesome. And the next one is back on the mat, laying down. And this is like a sit-up that we're going to do with this weight. Laying on your back. You're going to get your hands. You can either hold your weight like this, if it's not too heavy, and or vertical, but I like to hold it like this, sitting all the way up. And either you can reach forward, you can keep the weight at your hand, at your chest, or you can press it up depending on what you want to work today. What we can do is just focus on simple sitting up with the weight in our hands. Making sure you're breathing easy. There are some other core ones that I like to do that we'll do another time. But as far as this series goes for this month, these are like the best combination because you can basically do one every day, working different body parts, which if you want the results, it's about moving every day and resting. So if you work one muscle group at a time, you get to rest the other muscles so that you can focus on another muscle group at another time. All right, well, awesome. You did amazing. I'll give you a virtual high five. And I'm so happy that you joined me for this workout. So the routine is you get to do this again on your own. Just replay the video, and I recommend you do it like 2 or 3 times, taking a break in between. And I'll be back for another episode soon, working something else. And I hope you enjoy this workout. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can check the links in my bio for my Amazon storefront, where you can get nutritionist and personal trainer recommended products and supplements. You can get my book, Tropical Wellness Secrets, that has a lot of my recipes in it. And you can also find my sugar detox in the link below. I have a free Lunar Glow book on my website, mygreenbalance.com, which is girl code to learning about your cycle and cycle syncing, and lots more coming. So I'm excited to have this new beginning with you.